I'm Sui.
I'm Megs.
We thought maybe we could do another episode of K-Pop for Beginners. We kind of got behind on it because life's been crazy. Lots of excuses, lots and lots. But this is part 5, and this will be more K-pop terms, the Korean words. Last time we talked about
English words.
English
English
biases
fans
and stands and stuff like that.
use.
Yes. Okay.
How about I say it and you demonstrate?
No!
Yeah! Okay. What is AEGYO, Sui?
Now I know what they all feel like.
Is that it?
AEGYO means to do something cutesy. Everybody gets a kick out of them doing that. For some reason, it took me a while to warm up to that concept of doing AEGYO.
For the sake of AEGYO. Like,
yeah.
Not having it being like a genuine type of thing that just spur of the moment, but actually
making them do it.
Do AEGYO. Be cute.
I kind of get it now because what's funny is how embarrassed they get, and then you have fun at their expense of being embarrassed, basically.
So mean.
It is. But then
we've embraced it.
But then they do cute stuff, and then they're cute, and then we're all happy. MAKNAE.
I'm a MAKNAE.
I am not.
So a MAKNAE is the youngest person of a group. Usually it's in reference to a family, but it can just be of a group. So for example, if you are into BTS, the youngest person in that group is Jungkook, and he is the MAKNAE of the group. Lisa from Blackpink, she is the youngest.
For some reason, it's very significant to be the MAKNAE in a group. This is another thing
it's like a whole role.
I found interesting when I first got into it. I was like, who cares who's the youngest? Well, it is a big deal. It is a big deal who is the youngest, and they play up the role big time in most cases.
There's like the evil MAKNAE, there's the golden MAKNAE.
Everybody has a certain take on how they should be the MAKNAE, yes.
Oh, SUNBAE.
In the K-pop industry, the guys that are younger look up to their SUNBAEs, the guys that have seniority.
Like somebody who's in the same job you're in, but they've been doing it longer. That's a SUNBAE essentially. So if I go to a job and so I'm a teacher and I have a mentor teacher, that person is my SUNBAE because they've been in that job or that position longer than I have.
So a lot of the groups who are younger will look up to their older groups, and you'll see them bowing to them at the concerts. If they're together on the stage, all the younger ones will bow to the older ones, which is the coolest thing ever.
When we went to KCON our first year, DNE, they are way older and have been in the industry way longer than all of the other acts. When they announced him and the guys walked up on stage, you could just see everybody else was on stage, they all like turned and were bowing to
It's awesome.
DNE.
It's used a lot. And then the opposite is the Hubei?
I don't know if it's Hubei or Hobei.
That was H-O-O.
Hubei.
We'll have to look that one up to make sure, but I think it's Hubei. But that means somebody under you.
Yeah. Somebody that's like learning from you.
Yeah, and so you hear that sometimes, but I don't hear it near as much in the K-pop world as I do like maybe on K-dramas or something. What's a SELCA?
I'm demonstrating. That's a SELCA. So let me take a SELCA instead of let me take a selfie.
What's a SASAENG? Did I say it wrong?
So a SASAENG fan is like a not nice fan. They are so much of a fan that they end up doing bad things. People who go to the airport and are super rude and invade space, I consider them SASAENG fans. One of the older groups, like
TVXQ,
a SASAENG fan
got poisoned.
Oh yeah,
I know that.
By a SASAENG.
Find out their information. They spread it around, like personal information, their location of their hotels and their airport,
and then like stalks them.
And they stalk them at the hotels and when they're like on vacation. And
a bad-mannered fan. DAESANG.
It is the song of the year, so it's an award that all of the award shows will be giving out, and it's like the highest, best award you can get, I think. There's album of the year and there's group of the year and all that, but I think the DAESANG is the one that everybody really wants.
Okay.
But you'll be hearing that talked about a lot during the award season, which is coming up soon. Let's talk about the family names here. Oppa.
Oppa. Oppa. Can we put in the clip of the dude?
Sure. HYUNG and and oppa are co-words.
It means older brother.
Older brother.
Older brother. So which one you use depends on what gender you are. So since I am female, and if I was talking to my older brother, I would call him oppa. Or if you are male and you were talking to your older brother, then you would say HYUNG. Say you have a younger girl group that has SUNBAEs that are male, then they would call them oppa if they had a good relationship. Like for example, Amber calls Unhyuk oppa.
And almost all the boys in all the groups will call their older members HYUNG because, and it's basically like saying bro, which we would use here as a, but more respectful than that even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's showing an intimacy of the relationship, but also a respect for those who are older than you. So a female fan will call a male idol oppa because that's just the culture. I don't know why that started or anything, but it's just what you do. It's showing that you want to have that intimate relationship, I guess.
Yeah, it's what they call their boyfriends, basically.
Well, yeah, that's true. Sorry.
So fans will call the idols oppa all the time because they love them, basically. And it's kind of a flirtatious thing to call them.
It is a flirtatious, like if in a drama a guy will ask the girl to call him oppa, that means it's getting pretty flirtatious.
Yeah.
Or a girl will like oppa, and she's trying to like flirt and get something from him.
But you don't want to call a guy oppa if you are older than him. So you can only use that
You can, but it's weird for them.
Yeah, it's very weird. Okay, so now we also have terms for the girls. For older sister. And the boys will call their older sister NOONA. And the girl, and I can't say this one, so you get to say it. The girls will call their older sister.
I say it wrong too. So ONNIE.
Okay.
ONNIE.
I don't know how to say it.
I am terrible at saying it. I've been corrected many times, but it's one of those vowels that I'm like, I can't hear the difference.
You've heard it ONNIE, UNNIE, UNNIE.
ONNIE.
ONNIE. But there's a little twist to your and that I can't get, so.
Yeah, me either. Yay for not being able to speak Korean. Rin, she calls me ONNIE. Like she'll type out, ONNIE, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Or stuff like that.
And the guys will call the girls that they work with that are older than them NOONAs. So they call their makeup and their fashion people and their stylist NOONA. And we flutter over that term, correct?
Yes, I flutter over that term because I am certain person, Unhyuk's NOONA.
And we love to hear them say this word. Maybe I can find that clip too.
Yeah, NOONA.
누나, 그렇게 뭐 다 똑같아 안 보여? 누나, 지금 내가 더 많이 나와요. 착각 좀 해. 누나, 내 파티야. 나 너네 뒤에 잠깐 나온다고. 누나, 내가 메인이야. 누나, 내가 앞에 깔아주고 내가 뒤에 메인이란 말이야. 내 파트라고. 누나, 내 파트라고 지금. 누나. 내가 메인이라고. 아니 왜 얘를 이렇게 봐줘? 얘 지금 뒤에 잠깐 나오는데. 아니 누나, 나 문 열고 나오잖아. 누나, 저 문 좀 봐줘 가서.
Also, when we went to Uptension, I told Kun that I was his NOONA. So you can again use this kind of in a flirtatious way.
Yeah.
And so he was like, NOONA, have a good night. And I was like, oh my gosh, an idol actually just said it to me.
You just want to swoon on the floor for some reason.
Dying.
But I am not a NOONA because I am too old. So I am.
You are a NOONA. You're a NOONA to our brothers.
In the K-pop world, they would call me AHJUMMA, which is another term for old lady.
Old lady. So
I actually really don't know how to explain the term AHJUMMA.
Somebody has said as soon as you like get married, you kind of become an AHJUMMA. But then there are other situations that I've heard that if you call somebody my age an AHJUMMA, they would get offended. Like, excuse me, I am not.
It's not really a bad term.
Ma'am.
Yeah, it's based to me. That's what I was gonna say. It's basically to me their use of the word ma'am. So it's not like it's a bad term, but it's a term that you, like you need to be a certain age for it to not feel weird.
Yeah.
So an AHJUMMA is a term that I have embraced because I definitely am.
She's an AHJUMMA fan.
Yes. I have my shirt on that says Honeyten Omma. So that is another term which
Omma is mom.
Omma is a mom. I feel like I can be a Omma fan, actually.
Anyway, so those are some Korean terms.
I'm sure there's more, but that's all we.
Oh yeah,
Can you think of
there's
anything else that
definitely
we're
more.
totally forgetting that we should talk about?
If you have one that you want us, that you've heard, and you don't know what it is, just comment and we'll respond with what we know.
One other thing that we were going to talk about is finger heart is something that we saw when we were first starting into K-pop, and I remember thinking,
what is that?
the first place I saw it was HYUNG, a Super Junior, in a live performance of I don't remember what song, and he was doing this, and I was like, what the heck is he doing?
And my first time, it was really apparent in Oh My Venus, and he does it to like his butler or his secretary or something, and he does it in a way that I was like, does that mean okay? Like, cause he's like, okay. And I was like, does it mean okay? No, it's a heart. So, and then this is, if you watch one of our dudes reacts, actually, they do it in the music video, and one of the boys is like, what is that? And I'm behind the camera, you can't see me, and I was like, it's a heart. And he's like, oh, that's so great.
I find it so interesting that it is something that is so their culture and
It is.
nothing
Yeah.
in our culture. I mean, we do I can't even do it, the heart, the love, that sign, yeah.
Actually, it's on my dog tag.
Yeah, we do that, but it is everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And then they also do other hearts too. They do their head hearts and they do hand hearts all the time.
And then they do like the finger hearts that I have no idea how they do, and my fingernails would have to touch and I
Yeah.
can't do it. So it's actually not supposed to be like your fingers, but it became that. It's your hand
Is the
is the size
size
of your heart. And those are your blood vessels. So that's a little tidbit for you to take home and chew on.
Yeah, but we love it. It's something that I
Either
think
way,
I think once you become immersed into the K-pop fandom, you embrace this finger heart thing big time.
That's it. So unless you have other terms that you've heard and you don't understand what they are because they are in Korean, I'm guaranteed there are more that we've forgotten,
But we just touched on some of the basic ones, yeah.
yeah, so let us know in the comments. We'll reply, or maybe we'll do a new video. We'll see. Let's
Enjoy.
be friends and K-pop together.